Guys, like, does anyone else think that clavicular was, like, not trafficked? I don't know. Anything is possible, to be honest. But I'm like, at this point, everyone knows that, like, he's just, like, a Peter Thiel, which rearranges to spell the reptile, by the way. He's just, like, Peter Thiel's, like, bot, basically, like, his, like, psyop bot, who's just, like, funded by, like, Peter Thiel and, like, Israel to spread, like, propaganda. And, like, I don't even know, like, I was thinking about, like, what kind of, like, propaganda, like the looks maxing thing, but I really don't think, like, it's about looks maxing. I mean, obviously not. I think it's genuinely just to fracture people. I think it's just to fracture people more. I think that's his entire point. Because, like, his thing used to be looks maxing, like, as he started out, but now, like, it just seems like he goes to different places and, like, is just, like, fucking awkward and just does shit awkwardly. And, like, now he got his nose job and, like, everyone's, like, clowning him because he looks dumb as fuck. And also, like, he is not, like, he hasn't maxed out on his looks. Let's be clear, like, he's, like, the looks maxing guy. Like, he has not maxed out. Like, can we be honest? Like, has he ever? I don't know, like, how that title even, like, stuck. I don't think it really has, because, like, I don't even think, like, I guess his, like, face is okay, but for him to be, like, the face of, like, the looks maxing, like, entire trends, like, whoa, that's confident. That's brave. That's bold. Um, because now, like, his recent vlogs, like, okay, I'm not, like, tapped in, but, like, I'd be lying if I said he didn't show up on my feed unprompted, like, every single fucking day. Like, I'm, like, on Snapchat. Okay, maybe it's my fault for, like, being on Snapchat, but I'm on Snapchat and it's, like, clavicular. I'm on Instagram, it's, like, clavicular. I'm, like, okay, like, I'm just, like, in my doom scroll, like, I'm just gonna, like, it's entertaining. Like, I'm entertained by, whatever the fuck he does sometimes, because it's just, like, kind of entertaining to see him, because at this point, like, he just gets clowned on the internet. Like, I think he just is going to different places, like, around the world, and just, like, hanging out. Like, that seems to be his gist now, because ever since the nose job, he can't be, like, saying shit about people's appearances anymore, because everyone's like, you got a botched nose job from Dr. Miami. Like, babe, like, if you had any ground to walk on before, it's gone. It fell through. So now it's like he's just sitting on, like, so now he's, like, an Israel influencer. I think that's what he's transitioning to become. I think he's, like, trying to become, like, Israel Maxer now. Like, genocide, like apartheid, or, like, what's it, like, nation state, genocidal nation state maxing, or, which is, like, okay, babe, like, we all knew that's, like, where the money comes from, but I guess we're making it much more apparent now. Like, you're only loved by the IDF. I'm so sorry. Like, they are the only ones who will take you in. Like, yeah, like that. And I just, like, I don't know. I really think it's an interesting case, because I feel like he's just, like, very separated from, like, what he was originally, like, hired, or I don't know, assigned by Peter Thiel to do. Like, now it's seeming like he's just sitting on, like, all of this money, all of his funds, but, like, his platform is, I don't know. There's also, like, this wave of people who feel bad for him, because because then they'll see a clip that's, like, clavicular, like, looks sad in recent clip, or, like, Parisian woman makes, like, clowns clavicular for trying to hit on her, because he wore a shirt that said, like, I love Paris, and then tried to be like, we, like, are you like, some bullshit, like, are you guys, like, are les chics going to the club, or something like that. And it just was, like, embarrassing for everyone involved. And now everyone's like, and then there's, like, a sect of people that are like, oh wait, I feel kind of bad for him, like, free clavicular. And I'm like, guys, we can't be serious anymore. Like, we can't be playing games. We can't be playing games. But I think that's really interesting too. But yeah, I think ultimately, like, the point of clavicular was just, like, to create more fractures. Like, I guess they needed someone new in the manosphere to, like, create more hatred towards women. Because, you can't have enough of that nowadays. You just can't get enough. And so I initially thought he was going to be, like, the new Andrew Tate. Um, but I don't think he really. I think maybe that's what they wanted him to be, the new Andrew Tate, but I just think, like, he's falling flat on that tier. Not that, like, anyone should want to be Andrew Tate, but Andrew Tate is, like, that's a villain. Like, that is, like, an actual villain who, like, needs to be at, like, headquartered at, like, Resident Evil, like, needs to be at, like, one of those prisons that's, like, far away on an island where, like, there's, like, a fucking circle of sharks swimming around it so you can't escape, like, and it's, like, maximum security prison. Like, clavicular, I feel like you could kind of just put him, like, in, like, a padded room, like, in a nursery or something, and I don't know, he would somehow, like, injure himself. Like, I don't know. I feel like he just invokes less fear, and maybe, like, that's what makes him possibly more dangerous, because, like, he's not as physically, like, aggressive, or, like, people are, as we see feeling bad for him, even though he is incredibly misogynistic and homophobic and woman hating and definitely involved in trafficking of some sort. Because if you're connected to Peter Thiel and, like, that sort of, like, big Israel APAC money, like, you're absolutely involved in the trafficking ring, no question about it. So, and, like, you've seen the woman, like, he brings on his podcasts, like, these random women, like, he goes out with all these random women, like, picking them up off the street, like, going up to people, like, going up to girls. That is huge red light, you know what I mean? So it's like he's connected to the same network that Andrew Tate is, but he just has a much different, like, mask, and, like, maybe the fact that he seems on the surface less threatening, because, like, he's just, like, weak and, like, little, and, like, I don't know, just, like, seems kind of low IQ, stupid, but it doesn't really change the impact he's, had, which, like, definitely. Also, what does that name mean? Like, what does that mean? Clavicular? What does? Clavicular is an adjective that means relating to the clavicle, which is more commonly known as the collarbone. What? Like, that's not his real name, is it? No. But is that his, like, streamer name? Like, he chose to be an adjective relating to the clavicle. Like, I'm so, like, confused, because how does that even, like, relate to his, like, how does that relate to, like, his brand? Like, am I missing something? Guys, I don't know. How did the manosphere lead to clavicular? Peter Thiel. Who is clavicular? Peter Thiel bought. Why is clavicular famous? Peter Thiel in Israel. Like, I don't know, guys. Like, I feel like those aren't even, like, the heavy-hitting questions. He's literally admitted, like, when people ask, like, how do you afford all of, like, your private jets, and you're flying around in your big podcasts and clubbing all the time, and he's literally like, shh, like, my little secret, like, you shouldn't, in one interview, I think he was like, you shouldn't be asking those questions, like, babe, please, like, come, please, you're acting like you're a mysterious man now, like, you're mysterious, oh my god, like, the genocidal state funds your fucking, and, like, why am I not pretending that, like, why am I pretending that, like, Israel is separate from America? Like, ultimately, it is the American government that is funding clavicular, if we really want to get into it, but, we just like to blame Israel, because at least it seems 1 degree away from us, when really Israel would not exist without our help, without us, literally, like, could not exist without us, so, whatever, bro. But yeah, that's my thoughts on the point of clavicular. If anyone fucking cares, if anyone fucking asked, like I don't. Ah! Yeah, I don't know.